Happy birthday, loser!
Whatever.
You had a good birthday.
I'm eating cake right now.
I know when I pulled away from your house for the second time, I almost turned around again and went, wait, where's my cake?
Yeah, there's a ton of it here, and now I'm eating it all by myself. Birthdays.
I
Eating
screwed
a
up.
giant cake all by yourself on your 50th birthday off of a paper dollar store plate that says, "Creep it real."
I would use those all year.
There was a huge extended period of time when my birthday obviously is August 24th. And because it was like the last hurrah of summer, all of the parents, friends, and family, everybody would always be gone on my birthday. So there was like a 10-year block where my birthday celebration, and it became a tradition, was to walk or drive to the closest gas station, buy a Twinkie and birthday candles, put birthday candles in the Twinkie, sit at my dining room table wherever I was living at the time, sing happy birthday as fast as possible, blow out the candle, and eat the Twinkie. That was, for years, my birthday celebration.
That is so depressing.
Yeah.
I hate that story.
Yeah, that's real life shit.
I know. Well, you got lots of nice messages on Twitter today. And
I did. Everybody was so nice to me for once.
Okay, everybody's always nice to you. Everybody loves you. You always get prezzies.
Everybody was very nice. It was very nice to see all of the nice messages and animated GIFs that everybody has stored up for when it's somebody's birthday so they can just post them.
Okay, I'm sure they searched all day for the right GIF for you.
That's some hot bullshit, and you know it.
Oh, people think
People are like, oh shit, it's somebody's birthday. Then they go to Google and they type birthday gift silly or birthday gift bear. Like the one thing they know about the person, they type potato, happy birthday gift.
You're so grouchy today.
It's my birthday. I'm allowed to be grouchy if I want. I've got 2 more hours.
You have a whole week. Everybody gets a birthday week. It's just starting.
Yeah, I know, but I have to be happy when I'm at the Michigan Paracon, so I got to get the grump out of me now.
Well, great. This is going to be a really fun hour for me.
Yeah, you can carry the load. It's my birthday.
I always carry the load.
Load carrier? That sounds gross.
I'm the chauffeur. I'm the message answerer. I'm the booker. I'm the fucking planner. I'm the mapper. I'm the feeder. I'm everything.
You do everything. I don't do anything at all.
I do.
I don't do anything at all. I don't mow your lawn and edge your lawn.
You did mow my lawn 2 days ago.
And it was fucking hot, and it took a long time because it looked like a goddamn jungle, poor ass fucking house falling apart. This old house, let's restore this garbage lawn.
I know. See, okay, a few weeks ago, my lawn guy that I've had for 2 years fucking quit in a text. He's like, I don't have time on my route anymore. Cool. So then I'm like, fuck it. Let's see if I can get to winter. Nope. And then it would just look like a jungle. Then I'm like, Tenney, help me with my lawn. And then I went and picked you up in your lawnmower. And then we came over here and did the lawn. And I trimmed the tree and gathered up all the apples for the animals. And it was fun. It was really fucking hot, but it was fun. And then we got Del Tacos.
Well, the other thing that was good, too, is that I'm glad that I could mow your lawn because you have someone who's actually watching out for the babies when you're mowing the lawn.
I know. That's why I didn't want somebody to do it because I've got 6 different skunks back there, 3 or 4 different possums, a mama and all the cats, and then I don't want them tearing back there. I think he was careful last time, but still, it's scary.
But you know when it's me that I'm not going to snag anybody with the lawnmower.
I know.
I ran over a snake once with a lawnmower and was traumatized to this day about it.
No, you didn't run anything over. We went to see an advanced screening of Candyman today.
Candyman.
Don't.
I got close on that one.
I always judge a scary movie by if I feel creeped out when I get home. And I did feel creeped out when I got home. I went to turn on my hallway light and I was like, ugh.
Did you look in your mirror and start doing it?
No, I'm not doing it.
I'm
I'm
gonna do
not
it.
doing it.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Don't do it. We have to go to Paracon.
I'll do it at Paracon in the general area bathroom.
Oh yeah, get everybody there killed. Oh, but okay, so I really liked it. I thought the directing was good, and the acting was good, and the main guy was hot, and the story was different. I don't know, I liked it, but you didn't like it as much as I liked it.
I thought it was fine. I gave it better than 5 stars out of a 10-star rating. I gave it
Five stars.
a solid 6.
I think I'll give it like a 7.5.
It was very watchable, enjoyable. I like the updating of the story, but I still wanted it to be more like traditional scary slasher horror movie.
Yeah, you said you didn't like it because they changed the lore a little bit, and I said if it was called like Candyman 6 or 7 or 8, then you can't change the lore. But this was just Candyman just alone, like a retelling or a reimagining. So I don't mind when they change some shit when it's like a new thing. So
But well, other films, they change the lore all the time. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street lore changes from movie to movie. Like sometimes Freddy's in your dreams, sometimes you can grab him and bring him into the real world. Now he's a superhero. Now he's in Jason's dreams. Now psychics are fighting him. Like every movie it changed because they didn't even know what the lore was.
yeah.
Anyway, I liked it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I thought everybody acted very well. I thought it was shot very efficiently. Seemed like I told you that it seemed like there were a lot of edits made probably that were studio notes where they said we don't need to see this, so take it out, and it should have probably been in there.
Yeah, there were some holes in the story a little bit. But yeah, there was some creative, cool stuff going on, like when they would like do a flashback. They did this neat thing. I'm not going to tell people what it is, but I thought it was cool looking. I don't want to give a lot away 'cause there's not a lot to the story. I don't know. I just thought it was good. It was short. It was only an hour and a half long.
I think the editing of the film becomes apparent with how quickly it ends. Like it goes from we're in the middle of the movie to oh my god, we're going to credits in a couple seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought, yeah. I don't want to give anything away.
I know, but that ending just seemed like it was cut very quickly, like fast. Like there's a lot of stuff happening in the last 10 minutes.
There is. And another thing we didn't really talk about was again, and not as bad as old, but it was very explainy again.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it as much in this one for some reason because I didn't, whatever the lore like had to be told, but it was a little too explainy in some parts and it didn't have to be. Like, can we just like visually come to that conclusion on our own? But whatever. It wasn't as bad, but.
I think what we were saying too is I think it was a good sign for the movie as to how quiet the audience was. Like people were paying attention.
They were super quiet. And there was like honestly like 5 parts that made me cover my eyes. So I always think that's a good sign too.
You're not a big, I could tell every time you were getting grossed out, you're not a big body horror person.
No, I'm not a body horror person at all. At all. Do not like.
Like something as simple as like picking scabs.
No, gross. It was just no. But I liked it. I would watch it again. I would tell people to go watch it.
Yeah, I'll tell people to see it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
You know what wasn't good?
Old?
No, waiting in line for 20 minutes for popcorn and a Slurpee.
Oh, try 40. You were gone for 40 fucking minutes.
It was a long time. It was ridiculous.
I know.
There were like 35 people in line in front of me and 4 people working behind the counter. And then a manager came out and was like, okay, you two, your shift's over. And then 2 of the 4 people left. And then there were just 2 people behind the counter. And one of them was working on online orders. Like people were placing orders on their phone and then just picking them up.
What?
Yeah.
That's not how movie theaters work.
There was a guy waiting in line in front of me and he was like, this is ridiculous. And then like ordered popcorn and pop through some app, got out of the line and then went and stood in the other section.
Well, that's what we got to do next time.
But that shouldn't mean you should have to cut to the front.
No. See, I told you were a grump today. Bitching about concession food.
Well, you know, I'm reaching the end of this era and the beginning of my last era. So, a little grumpy.
Okay, you're literally not that old. You need to stop with the fucking end of life plans. Like you're just like writing your will while we're recording. I was gonna say, okay, so we're going to Paracon this week. I literally never unpacked from Saugatuck. My bag is in the middle of the living room floor. So I'm just gonna pull a few things out and just put in the stuff for Paracon.
You are a wreck. You are a wreck.
It's directly in front of me on the floor. Like I had to show Robin something yesterday in my bag, so I pulled it out and showed her, and it's like, oh, my bag is still here.
Yeah, you're a disaster.
Bro, but now I don't even have to get everything back out. I can just like switch some stuff out and I'm good to go.
Aren't there any clothes in there that have stink on them?
I don't know. I'll wash them tomorrow.
Jeez, so they've just been soaking up stink for 3 weeks and you're going to get them out with one wash?
It's literally in a bag in my house. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know how bad you stink if you leave your clothes alone, but mine are fine. So we're going to go to Paracon. We're going to see all of our friends. Some people have already DM'd me to make sure that we're going.
And my dad said not to stop on our way up.
Yeah, your dad was like, okay, you don't have to stop. We're like, we weren't going to. It's like, it would put us like 2 hours off the track. We're not going. I mean, he's saying that because he does want you to stop.
Of course.
Yeah, but we're not.
Right. Whatever. He said that he has no more spirit to live.
Well, you guys sound very alike.
I am his fucking son.
I know. Grump ass. Wow. Oh, is there anybody at Paracon you're excited to visit with?
Nope.
Oh, shut up. God. I'm excited to see Steve and Tango and Amy and Adam and Andrea.
I'm excited to be around a whole big group of weirdos.
I know. All of our some of our Patreons and regular friends. Oh, and then you want me to bring blacklight flashlights so we can look for Yooper lights, which are glow in the dark on the coasts of Michigan, upper Michigan.
They don't really glow in the dark. They just grow when illuminated by a black light.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Well, we're going to find some. Maybe Tyler found like a whole bucket full when he went up in the UP before.
Yeah, he's a madman. I'm hoping it doesn't storm. Our weather looks really crazy for the next few days.
I know. Well, it'll at least be cooler up there. It's been a sweatbox down here.
Yeah, and to be in a hotel that has air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just blowing the Delta variant right in your face all weekend long.
Oh, God. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to fucking live.
I'm going to wear my mask during the event.
You're going to?
Yeah.
Or you're not?
I am.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We already talked about this. Either we're going to do it at the beginning or we're going to say fuck it and not do it the whole time. Because once you fuck up, it's like, fucking well, I don't have it on now. I
don't know. I'm going to see how it goes. But the thing is you know this, and most people know this who go see me at conventions. I'm never at my table anyway. I'm usually out somewhere smoking. So, like.
I know. I'm going to be at the table alone.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but the thing is, the table opened at like 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, so you're going to be there whenever you get there, and then I'm not going to be there till like 12.
You mean in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merch room opens at 8:30. Absolutely the fuck not.
It opens at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday?
On Friday and Saturday, I think.
On Friday and Saturday?
I think.
8:30 is not going to happen.
No, we'll get down there when we get down there. That's our brand.
I don't go to sleep until 6 o'clock in the morning.
I know. What do they expect from us? One of the days, Dana and Greg's lecture is at 9 in the morning.
Oh.
Devastating. I'm not gonna see it.
When is mine? Is mine in the afternoon, hopefully?
Yeah, I think it's like noon or 1.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, but we don't have to, whatever, get down to the merch table whenever you want. People will buy it when we're there.
I have to remember to bring my hot water kettle so that we can boil water and instant coffee in the room.
Okay. And you have to bring your banner.
Oh, I have to fix that. I have to fix my banner because it broke its stash last 2 years ago. Do you remember that? The top ripped. Oh, now I got to fix something.
Good thing I brought it up.
Great. John Tenney, happy birthday, Eeyore.
Wow. This one is a bummer.
So liven it up. Spice it up. Let's have some spice.
Listen, I'm going to. Do you want to hear the craziest thing that I found out yesterday? This is
Yeah.
gonna like, oh, listen, this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds, I feel like, because this blew my fucking mind. Ready for it? Okay. The guy who does the voice for Ghostface in the Scream movies is the same guy who does the voice for Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
I don't even have frame of reference for that.
Okay, well, trust me when I say that people out there are freaking out. Because what? How did I never know that? And I know that because I looked at, he's going to be at Motor City Comic Con. So I was like, or no, I don't know if it's Motor City or the one that we're going to in Chicago. I don't fucking remember. But I was looking up one of the cons and I was like, who is this guy? And then I looked it up and I'm like, wait, what? Those are so like opposite ends of the spectrum. Like scary murder guy and then like Mojo Jojo, who's a cartoon monkey. Like what? I was very excited by that.
Those voice actors have the life, man.
I know. His name's Roger Jackson, if anybody's wondering. Shout out Roger Jackson. And I lurked on Billy Zane a lot more online.
Is he married?
He's engaged, but they've been engaged since like fucking 2011 or something, or 2012. You don't get it. You don't stay engaged that long.
That's sweet.
No.
That's people.
But I think everybody that he's ever been engaged to is like a dark hair fucking, I don't know, maybe he'll like me. You know what's going to happen? I'm not going to speak one word to him. I'm going to be so scared. I'm shy.
Whatever.
I am. I don't know how to hit on people. I like, if people don't hit on me first, I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't really like when people talk to me. So that's like, when is anything going to happen?
Yeah, I don't know. You and I had that conversation once before about like best pickup lines. And I was saying like my best pickup line is like, hey.
And then like read my demeanor and my tone. And if I'm into talking to you, you should know. And if I'm not, then please leave within like 43 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about that is actually kind of good about this podcast? If I ever chose to date someone, I would say like, before you date me, you have to listen to this podcast. That way I don't have to spend a huge part of our relationship telling you all my stupid fucking stories.
That's the word. I'm so sick. At this point, I'm like, I can't tell all my good stories all over again. Like, I don't feel like it.
That's what I mean.
I feel like it. I don't. I'm not going to like impress you. I don't fucking care. Like, please go through my Instagram feed and see if you like me. Like, I don't have time. I don't.
Yeah. Listen to the podcast, look through my Instagram and my tweets, figure out all my stories, and let's start at 100. That way I don't have to like sit on the couch and tell you, oh, I've seen this before. I saw this when I was 15. I used to work at a record store. Blah, 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 blah. Again, I got to go through that?
No. I know. I was thinking that too when I posted a happy birthday tweet to you last night at midnight. And I was like, it was not, I never say nice shit about you in public, but it was like nice. And it was like, here's some more good times, whatever. And I'm like, 9 out of 10 people are going to think we're dating fucking again after they read this tweet. So whatever. I've said this before too. I never want to cock block you. So if you want to get down at Paracon, I can go down the hallway.
Oh my God. What world are you living in?
No, but I was thinking that too. I'm like, I feel like you would do that for me. Or also the other day I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder what people like close to us that you would actually legitimately get pissed about if I hooked up with them. And I honestly couldn't really think of anybody. I don't think you would ever, I don't know. Or maybe I don't know.
Let me tell you though, something that I think is really funny. All the conventions and conferences and places that I've been, I've never ever hooked up with anyone. But I can't tell you how many conventions and conferences I've been to where either someone drove me there, or someone shared a room with me, or someone in my periphery that was there because of me ended up having sex with someone at the convention or conferences.
Okay, and let's just put a big fat disclaimer here that none of those people were me, because I've never done that.
None of those people are you.
No, I'm not saying I would never, but I haven't. but
I went to a convention one time and brought someone along as like my guest, and I went back to the room at the end of the conference and I was just watching TV and getting cozy and waiting for the next day. And this dude shows up soaking wet in his underwear and he's like, "Hey, I'll be in the hot tub like 4 doors down." And I was like, "What is going on?"
Ew.
I didn't get invited to no hot tub party.
Yeah, there's lots of hookups at cons.
They call them cons for a reason.
Yeah, but it's always like married people. It's fucked up.
There's a lot of swingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people swing. No shame.
Yeah. I mean, whatever people want to do. A lot of people don't do other shit, so that's their time to shine. Whatever you got to do.
Not me.
I mean, whatever. Maybe someday.
No.
I would think that no, listen, here's the truth. I would think that maybe somehow you would be more apt to find an interest or a hookup at like a Comic-Con and not a Paracon. Is that accurate?
Yes, it would be more possibility of that happening. Because you and I have talked about before, like, if I'm going to date someone, I want them to maybe have a periphery interest in all of the things I'm interested in, but I don't want them to be a hardcore into the same shit that I'm into, because how boring.
Same. We've talked about this before too, but I also don't like when in the same vein, they don't bring their own shit to the table. Like once they start dating you, get like super, super, super into stuff that you're into, but it's like, no, I still want you to be super, super into your own shit. And then show like a little interest in my shit, but not like want to come with me to all the shit that I like to do. Like still go do your own and I'll do my own.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know. But I've thought this too about like, okay, I follow a lot of MMA reporters on Twitter and blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of them who it's their entire life. They can't go one day, like they'll be at a wedding and they have to step away and tweet because some fucking fight news happened. And I notice a lot of them will tweet that their significant other doesn't watch fights or doesn't know anything and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, part of me is like, I guess that's cool. But then another part of me is like, but aren't they like proud of you? Wouldn't they want to like share your interest a little bit? I don't know. But I don't know. I'm sure it's different for everybody. Like maybe they do want to keep it separate. But then if that was me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to read your writing and be proud of you. So I would have to know what it was about, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best part about being single is that not having that thing where like you're marathoning a series with your significant other and you have to like wait for them to get off work or come over to like finish watching Ozark or whatever the fuck. Like I am going to watch this shit all by myself in my pajamas. I'm going to eat snacks. I don't give a fuck what. You can go to bed. You can do whatever. Like, being in a relationship is it's worst. I think we're broken.
But I mean, everybody's broken and damaged.
I just like am so, so, so happy being alone.
I mean, I've been in some relationships where like I would be reading or watching something on TV or listening to some music and my significant other was off in the house doing whatever they were doing. And I thought to myself, like, this is a like perfect relationship. Like we come together when we want to come together. But then the relationship always falls apart because like that seems perfect to me. But the other people I was dating were like, we're not spending enough time together. And I was like, but I'm here. You could have come over anytime you wanted to and sat down with me or told me like, let's go do something. Well, I didn't want to interrupt what you were doing. Ugh, it's so laborious.
I know. Yeah, I feel stressed out just talking about this.
I was just getting stressed out talking about it.
I'm sweating. I feel like I just got so hot.
Ugh.
I hate explaining stuff to people. Like, I just want to do whatever I want forever. We literally have like 6 trips in the next fucking 3 months. I was just talking about another trip. Like, I just want to do what I want all the time.
But you can't do what you want all the time. You got to be responsible.
I am responsible. I'm going to bring up another thing now. Julie Tremaine, who co-wrote Amy's book, our friend, she wrote this cool article the other day for the San Francisco, I don't fucking know, online paper, whatever. But it's about how Disney back in the day was supposed to have something called Disney's Museum of the Weird. And it was like okay, the main Imagineer for the Haunted Mansion, he would make these creatures off to the side that were like more gory and more screwed up. And I guess Walt Disney was so on board. He had this thing where he like loved scaring people. So he's like, yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be like a ride. It was supposed to be like almost like a walkthrough. Like you would get done with Haunted Mansion and then go through the Museum of the Weird. And he had all these sketches drawn up. Like there was someone who was made of like candle wax and they were like melting. And then he said there was like chandeliers that were made of like hands and fingers and shit. Like it was supposed to be like more screwed up and like scare people on purpose. So they were like going through the plans and like getting everything together, and Walt Disney fucking died. And then like the new people who were in power like nixed it and it never happened.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I know knew that in my life. And they showed a couple of the sketches in the article. It was so interesting. His name was Raleigh Crump, and I guess there's houses there or something, and in the windows there's like little tributes to all the original Imagineers, and his is like looks like a tarot parlor. Like his door has like 3 little cards on it, and it says, I don't remember, but it was cute. But if you Google Disney's Museum of the Weird, the article should come up. But it's a really good article. I was going to tweet it, but I was trying to wait until after I talked about it on here because I didn't want to scoop myself. But yeah, I wonder what that would have been like. That was sick.
Here's the thing about me, which is, you probably know this, but like I love being a tourist sometimes and like touristy things. And one of the things that I will do sometimes, like when I have nothing else to watch or read and I just want to like zone my brain out, is I will watch on YouTube people who film those tours that you take through like Universal Studios and like Paramount Pictures, like where you're just on a travel cart and they cart all the tourists through. It seems like so much fun to me. I know people are like, that's boring. I never would want to just sit on this cart and have someone explain to me, this is where we filmed Hannah Montana. But there are some parts of, obviously there's some parts that are pretty crazy where they like put you in a tunnel and they make you go through Jurassic Park and you put 3D glasses on at that part of the tunnel. And I'm not really interested in any of that stuff, but there's one where they like drive you through Amity from Jaws and the shark comes out and attacks the boat or the cart that you're on, or they drive you past the original Bates Motel from Psycho and you get to see the house. Like that stuff is really interesting to me.
I went on that Jaws ride before when it was still there. I believe it's been shut down and taken apart, the one at Universal Studios, which sucks. But I went on the boat ride, and then they had like the kind of like the scene where they catch the first shark and it's like a tiger shark. They had that like hang on the dock, and they had some stuff from the movie that you could see in little cases when you waited in line. But I went to that before. But we should go to Disney and Universal someday, because I've only been to Disney World once and Universal once. And I was with my mom. We have kind of a strained relationship. And I know she like wanted to drink the whole time. And I was like, not. I was like younger. I think I could drink, but I wasn't about drinking all fucking day. It's like, I'm already at Disneyland. How fucking, like, I'm already like high on life. I'm wasted when I'm here. And it was just like, the memory's like not the best. So it'd be nice to replace it with us going, because we have fun in a fucking paper bag.
Yeah, no. Oh, you know what was really crazy? Watching one of those YouTube videos, I was watching them go through, I think it was Universal, and they were like, and this is where we filmed this, and this is where we filmed this, and this is where we did the Limu Emu commercial, and like, this is the fake neighborhood that has built, and we can make it any era that we want to. And as they went by these houses that they use for filming movies, I was like, oh, fuck, that's a neighborhood that I saw in my dreams. And I started freaking. Yeah. And I was like, I know that driveway and that garage and that house. I'm like, I saw that in a dream one time. And then for like 3 fucking days, I was going through all my dream journals and trying to find it. And I couldn't find where I had written about seeing that house and that driveway. And I was racking my brain. And I think it was only like 2 or 3 nights ago, I was laying in bed, still racking my brain, trying to remember the dream from this weird neighborhood that I saw on this Universal Studios tour on YouTube. I was like, where is this from? And I realized it was from an episode of Monk, when I binge watched Monk at the beginning of the pandemic. It wasn't a dream. It was an episode of Monk. Tony Shalhoub fucking me again.
That story, I really wanted to be on board with that story, and it sounded so creepy, and then it ended the worst.
How do you think I felt? I spent a week and a half trying to remember a dream, and it was a goddamn episode of Monk.
It's better than like some horrific, weird, reoccurring dream where you get killed in a neighborhood every fucking week or something. At least you know it wasn't real.
Yeah, I guess.
But we should go to Disneyland. Maybe not this year because we're fucking packed and it's still a pandy, but maybe in the spring or something. That'd be fun.
And I only have been to Disney World. And the last time I was there, I think I was probably 10 or 11.
Is this the California one?
No, the one in Florida.
I've only been to the one in Florida. I've never been to the one in California.
That's Disney World is in Florida. Disneyland is California.
Well, we can go to whichever one's better.
You have to ask Amy Bruni, who goes like 14 times a year.
I know. She probably has some kind of way for us to get in. Something.
She knows all them secrets.
I know. And I want to get a good-ass pair of ears to wear around all day, too, because they got real cool ones. Like ones on Etsy that people make that are like spooky ones.
Mouse ears?
I like props. I like a reason to wear something stupid. That's fun for me.
Is that why you dress the way you do every day?
Oh, Lord. I dress like a fucking skater, bro. Like, I don't even... it's honestly been one of my goals for a while now to, like, dress better. Like, because I know what I like on other people, and I know I could do it, and I just don't. I just fucking don't.
I can tell that you wanted to dress better by the fucking $2 flip-flops you were wearing tonight at the movie.
First of all, I got those in Saugatuck. And listen, of all my shoes, I got compliments on those. Every single appointment I had, they're like, "Oh my God, I love your sandals." I'm like, "Yeah, I got them for $5 at Walmart." Like, whatever. But you're right. All right. I deserve that burn. I'm going to bring some cute outfits to Paracon and flex on nobody because I don't want anybody to talk to me.
Are you going to bring some cute outfits to Paracon that you packed for Belvoir Winery?
Listen, okay, first of all, when we went to Belvoir, I didn't know we were going to walk around in fucking knee-high wet grass on the first day, and I ruined my shoes, and it was hot as balls. I just didn't bring the right clothes. What was that?
I don't know. The weather's all screwy and messing up phones and communications, and I don't even know what recorded and what didn't, but I'll find it when I edit everything.
Okay. It's so lightning-y right now.
I know. It's all like heat lightning. I like thinking about, like, I had a tweet this week about, like, what was your family folklore?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mom used to say that, like, thunder is the angels bowling, and the bowling pins are made out of clouds, and when they hit the clouds, that's why it rains, like, that type of thing. And, like, when birds were given the ability to fly, that's when they started to sing, because they were so happy that they could fly. Like, I love things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love hearing other people's stuff. But, of course, it's Twitter, so, like, some people are just... I don't know. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, but it's Twitter, so everyone is trying to flex. Like, so many people, I had a ton of people who were like, I don't have any family folklore, but my great-great-grandfather was hexed by a witch, so my whole family has been cursed for 150 years. I'm like, get over it. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what I asked, bro. Tweet that on your own shit. I know, and then I felt weird because I was like, wait, I don't have any of those. I like couldn't think of anything, and I'm like, is that good or bad? Like, is it good that my parents weren't lying to me? Or
I mean, didn't you ever have stuff like, didn't they ever tell you stuff like, don't take a shower when it's going to lightning outside?
No.
Or like, if there's a tornado, you should hide in the road.
No. Well, that's not a folklore thing. That's like a thing that people do.
Yeah, but it doesn't save you.
Okay, but that's not the angels are bowling. It's not like a cute excuse for something. That's like a thing that you do.
But do you know why people hide in ditches by the side of roads when it thunderstorms and when there's going to be a tornado? Because there's like a 400-year-old myth that thunderstorms are Odin and Thor fighting with each other, and you can be safe from them fighting if you lay down on the sides of the roads because they'll go past you on the thunder horses.
Why is everybody? That's crazy.
And so now here we are 400 years later, and people are like, when there's a tornado, you should get in a ditch by the side of the road. It's like, no, that doesn't fucking help you from a tornado.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. are you supposed to go under a bridge or no?
I mean, you can, but it's still a fucking tornado. Any shelter is good shelter.
I know. I felt so shitty the other day when there was that tornado warning, and I had to go in the basement. And then I'm like, Tenney doesn't have a basement. Like, what do I do? I felt like I was like leaving you to die, and I'm like, do I go get him and then bring him here? I was like really conflicted because it wasn't time. It came out of nowhere.
No, I'll probably if there was ever a tornado, I would probably go in the closet in the guest bedroom, my new kind of toy room that I record this in, or I would. Bathtub. No, because the ceiling in the bathroom's all fucked up, so that would collapse on me. The best place that I could go if it was a real problem is I'd just lift up the floor and jump down in my crawl space.
Yeah. Wait, does the closet in your office room go under the stairs?
No.
Oh, that would be a good spot. How do you get under your stairs?
I'd have to go in the washer and dryer room, but there's a door in that room that leads to the outside. That sounds like a good plan. No, because the hot water tank is in there, and there's a door to the outside. I'd be trapped.
Oh, well, I thought about it though. I felt bad.
What I would do is I would jump down in my crawl space, and then I would go under my bathroom because my bathroom has a poured concrete floor.
But then wouldn't you just be stuck under the rubble of your entire house? I guess I would be too. But
my crawl space has little what do you call them? Like, they're not windows, they're like little doors, so they're like access panels to the foundation of the house. So if like my house collapsed but I was still alive in the crawl space, I could go out one of those little side panels.
And then I'll come pick you up and get you Del Tacos.
Yeah.
And then we take a selfie in the Del Taco drive-thru, like, we just survived a tornado, and now we get a burrito.
Burrito, tornado, burrito. There's a special that Taco Bell or Del Taco could use if you ever get wiped out in a tornado. Then you get a burrito. They'll get a tornado burrito.
Yeah, they should. That's better than getting a Grand Slam or whatever the fuck the thing is. Or what is it?
Oh, yeah, where they give you a taco if someone hits a home run or something?
Yeah, like, no, it should be like, been devastated by a tornado? Come see us.
We get a free burrito.
Get a free burrito.
If your house got wiped out, like if it was really devastating, you could get like a card, like a lifetime Taco Bell free burrito card.
Yeah.
Corporations should do shit like that.
I know, at least for like a year, maybe, would be nice.
Yeah. Somebody said something on one of the late night talk shows on like Conan or something like that about liking Taco Bell, and then, or no, it was maybe it was Subway, some fast food restaurant, and then the company sent like a platinum card to get free food anytime you wanted to, and I'm like, why are you giving that shit to movie stars? And people like randomly send out 100 free like 1 year Taco Bell gift cards to normal people.
Yeah, there's like I think there's a special Olive Garden card where you get like free pasta for life, and they give it to celebs. Because I've seen them revoke some before when celebs do sketchy stuff.
Yeah, to stop giving stuff to people who are already rich.
I know.
Build your brand. Be nice to us poor folk.
I know when not poor, you know what I mean, when not famous people get stuff for free, they talk about it for freaking years. Me and you talk about the dumbest shit when we get something for free.
I'm excited. I still talk about the 1 year subscription to Swamp Thing comic books that I won when I was fucking 11 years old.
I can't think of anything right now cool that I got for free. We get a lot of stuff for free, though. We do it right. We're lucky ducks.
I don't know. We can't do Patreons this week because I forgot where my list is at.
I know. I sent you a few more people who said they never got a bird, but we're working on it. We're going to assemble like a lot, and then we'll fire them off. We're just stressed out.
We'll have a big Michigan Paracon episode next week.
Yeah, I'm going to take video for our Patreons at the Paracon, and I'll try and get a bunch of our favorite peoples in there and say hi to you guys, and only Patreons can see it. There's been a bunch of fun videos over on the Patreon, and we'll talk in the car and get into more crazy debates about things like zesty and tangy and what those words actually mean. And then, then we'll be in Toledo on September 18th. Some people have already said they're coming to that.
Did Chip cancel that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to find out if your animals eat any of the apples out of the apple box.
I know. I just saw one of the skunks outside. I'm waiting to see if it eats any watermelon. It was eating the granola. It likes granola with berries and fruits in it.
Maybe he can have some birthday cake.
Well, I know. We can leave some here when I pick you up for Paracon.
What if you had video of the animals eating birthday cake? What if you had video of the animals eating birthday cake? So sweet.
If we put down a whole cake, that would be cute.
I'm not giving them a whole cake.
I gave them breaded cauliflower wings last night, and they fucking loved it. Skunks eating breaded cauliflower. That's living life right there. That's how you do it.
Why is your audio going back and forth and getting louder and quieter all the time?
I can't help it. I'm scratching my mosquito bites. Michigan problems. I'm sorry.
You got all that sweet Italian blood.
Ew. Don't make it creepy.
Tastes like gabagoo.
What is that? Is that meat?
Yeah, I think it's all like sausages and hams and stuff. I think it's that, like, all that stuff that's not cooked, where you just like hang it and let it get old for a long time and then people eat it.
No, I think it's like ham.
Oh. But what's that?
Don't know.
What kind of sausage is that where they just like hang it and it just dries out and gets salty, and then it just, if it doesn't rot, you slice it up and eat it? What's that called?
I think that's how the pandemic started. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. We only talk about vegetarian and vegan things. No dead.
Right.
Only friends. Only potatoes. Only capybaras that look like potatoes.
Tell people to look at capybara legs.
Oh my God, look at a picture online of a capybara laying down and sleeping. They have naked back legs. So happy.
Their legs don't even look like they're attached. They look like human legs.
They look little ham-like, little thighs, the little naked thighs.
And so cute.
I know. I have to go work out now so I'm not fat at Paracon, okay?
Okay, go work out so you're not fat at Paracon.
Okay.
So that you can sleep with a bunch of weird ghost hunters.
Ew, stop. No. You can sleep with a bunch of weird ghost hunters.
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll see who wins.
Great birthday. Woo! Happy birthday.
I'm 50.
I'm 50. Yeah.
No, do it again. No, do it again. Do it the right way.
I'm 50.
Thank you. There we go. There we go. All
All
right.
right.
Go suck a ring pop.
Okay, bye.